Hello everyone, it is time for our Bible reading. Today's reading is taken from the book of Matthew, chapter 14, verses 1 to 21. I will be reading from New International Reader's Version. I read, At that time, Herod, the ruler of Galilee and Perea, heard reports about Jesus. He said to his attendants, "This is John the Baptist. He has risen from the dead. That is why he has the power to do miracles." Herod had arrested John. He had tied him up and put him in prison because of Herodias. She was the wife of Herod's brother Philip. John had been saying to Herod, "It is against the law for you to have her as your wife." Herod wanted to kill John, but he was afraid of the people because they thought John was a prophet. On Herod's birthday, the daughter of Herodias danced for Herod and his guests. She pleased Herod very much, so he promised to give her anything she asked for. Her mother told her what to say. So the girl said to Herod, "Give me the head of John the Baptist on a big plate." The king was very upset, but he thought of his promise and his dinner guests. So he told one of his men to give her what she asked for. Herod had John's head cut off in the prison. His head was brought in on a big plate and given to the girl. She then carried it to her mother. John's disciples came and took his body and buried it. Then they went and told Jesus. Jesus heard what had happened to John. He wanted to be alone, so he went in a boat to a quiet place. The crowds heard about this. They followed him on foot from the towns. When Jesus came ashore, he saw a large crowd. He felt deep concern for them. He healed their sick people. When it was almost evening, the disciples came to him. "There is nothing here," they said. "It's already getting late. Send the crowds away. They can go and buy some food in the villages." Jesus replied, "They don't need to go away. You give them something to eat." "We have only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish," they answered. "Bring them here to me," he said. Then Jesus directed the people to sit down on the grass. He took the 5 loaves and the 2 fish. He looked up to heaven and gave thanks. He broke the loaves into pieces. Then he gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the people. All of them ate and were satisfied. The disciples picked up 12 baskets of leftover pieces. The number of men who ate was about 5,000. Women and children also ate. May the Lord bless the reading of his words. Amen.